that houses 22 million people, having that many people angry because of their disenfranchised is not something that Nigeria needs right now. So I call on the INEC rec and everybody involved in this election to make sure they do the right thing and create at least the perception and the actuality of a free and fair election. All over Lagos, we are getting distressing reports of voter intimidation, voter suppression. Really in Apapa, one of our agents was shot and he's dead.
Oh, my life.
And the worrying thing about this is that INEC and the police are shown to be complicit in this. Now, the reason why we're doing this video is it's important that INEC and the police realize
Good
that
evening, good afternoon, good morning.
Right now. And if tomorrow,
Yola, how is voting in your area?
It should not be because it's our fault. It's because they did not do
How
the right thing.
How is it in your area? Tell me.
Hours to do the right thing. A lot of people will be able to, with the help of security agents.
Mr. Vivor, hold on now. Good afternoon, good evening. Ekale, ekwele, ekaro ni gbogbo tí bá ti ń wò mí. Èèyàn wọn yìí Àjọkẹ́ tún ní òun tún ti dé. Yes. It's all about the election. I'm not here to even do a serious show tonight. It's just a relaxing one to be on my sofa. In the massive TV, yeah, we are all watching Nigeria election, the way it's going, all the intimidation, all the fighting, all the lies. There's this lie, there was one person that showed himself and said Wasiu Ayinde and his talks were beating him. I even said it in that my first one. I said, give us evidence, so because we work on evidence, So, Àjọkẹ́ does not belong to any party, anyone that wins. Yes, you have all gone out to perform your civil rights, your free and fair. Okay, your own area, Abiodun, Yola said there is free and fair. You understand? They said there is Nkechi Nga said there is nothing to talk about. Why? Let's talk about it now. Why? Tell me about your area. What happened? Were you able to vote? Call in and let's hear your opinion about this election. Were you able to vote? What happened? Tell us. We can hear this man, one of the no violence in my area in Ikeja. That's good, Yola. Our LP candidate, governorship candidate, has cried out that, there's so much violence in this election. He's not happy about it. He said he's not happy about it at all. That a lot of their people, some people were killed, and we saw it online. We saw where people went in to vote, and we saw people like Keteyan Shaw blabbing and saying things that shouldn't have said. We saw Chioma, another actress, coming out, to talk to say, these people is this. And then let's now hear our governorship candidate and his complaints.
It's important that INEC and the police realize that they are provoking Lagosians right now. And if tonight, Lagos catches fire.
Lagos will not catch fire in Jesus' name. Don't let it catch fire.
They did not do the right
Don't
thing.
let it catch fire.
INEC still has hours
catch fire.
do the right thing.
Catch fire.
People will be able to, with the help of security agencies, calm down a lot of areas. But a lot of areas are still under.
That is Gbadebo Rhodes
by thugs and hooligans of the APC. I call on INEC, most especially, and the police, not to set Lagos on fire. This is a state that houses 22 million people. Having that many people angry because of their disenfranchised is not something that Nigeria needs right now. So I call on the INEC rec and everybody involved in this election to make sure they do the right thing and create at least the perception and the actuality of a free and fair election. All over Lagos, we are getting distressing reports.
Of course, everybody has asked for fair and fair election. And Like somebody said here that, what are we talking about? We don't know what to talk about because a lot of complaints has gone on, and we can see, we watched it, we saw a lot. But sometimes woman ni onílù ni lajule kí ó jẹ́ kí ìlú ẹ̀ kó bọ́mọ lọ́wọ́. For people like Kate Henshaw to have uttered that word she did this morning, it was really, really uncalled for. Honestly, I would say part of what would have, caused this violence would have been that careless talk. Because this is the Lagos that Lagosians feel people are coming in, you understand, to invade, according to them. And then you being an Omoibo feels okay. All right. Hello, caller. Boko Haram Nikolai. Boko Haram Nikolai. Hello. Hello, ma.
The election was free and fair, so there's no reason why it's okay.
Okay, in your own area, what area is yours?
That is the update in my polling area.
Where is yours? What
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What polling?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. What polling station is yours?
Yeah, I said in my polling unit, there's a free and fair election. There's nothing like violence, and everything went smoothly. The INEC came in time that we all voted and left. Thereafter, we came back to count our votes, but there's nothing like violence or anyone fight. But everything went smoothly in my polling unit, ma.
That's good. Where's yours? Where's your polling unit?
Atikeja area.
Okay, that's very good.
Excellent in third side. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy weekend.
Same. Enjoy yourself. Go and take pepper soup. Hello, pepper soup. For our own area in Ikeja, somebody has called us to say their own area was free and fair. There was nothing, Of course, few of some of the areas people said, that they didn't have such free and fair election. But naturally, Buhari Yemisi said talks everywhere. I don't know, We have seen some places where there are talks. We have seen places where there were no talks. So, you're right. Everybody will have a story to tell. But, somebody has just called in to say, call in and let us know about your own area. What is your own about? What's your thought about this election? Do you think it was free and fair? Do you think people were allowed to choose their own leader? Do you think it was really, really a fair election as it's going on? Yeah, this person's own has just look at this person. This is another person, area onikaluku ototoni. So what happened to her? They threw tear gas on this young lady's own.
Do you need water? Why are
This area, look at this area now, that this person is shouting and crying, is in Shongotedo Primary School. Shongotedo Primary School. So, Shongotedo Primary School, they said they sprayed tear gas on people. So that's for her on her own side. They said they sprayed tear gas on them, and it affected her. She's got I think she has asthma and things like that can aggravate our own thing. I didn't crisis. So, for the election, mixed feelings. We are still waiting for who will be the governor of Lagos State. Like I said, we have heard MC Oluomo with his threats. We have heard Kate Enshaw with our own threats too, because for her to have come out to say things like that, it is still a threat to Lagosians for saying Lagos does not belong to anybody. You know, like I said, Gbadebo Vivor, and his father is a Lagosian, but his mother is not a Lagosian. So, you know, but when you are looking for real change, when you know that you really want a change, you know, if you really want a change, there are things we will look away from, but I don't think we are really ready for any change. For Naija, hey, da people ma pe catholic change time wa kiri. Sincerely, da people ma pe, because throughout this election, we can see, even right from the presidential election, we saw what happened, you know, everywhere talks. Like today now, sincerely, since morning, if you look at it, it's always been like one incident of thuggery or the other, you know, snatching of ballot boxes, and, you know, and it's not only in Lagos State. That's one thing I want us to know. Because I'm focusing on Lagos because this is my own Lagos. I'm concerned about Lagos, nowhere again. Okoket and Chioma Onibale, Lara Cosworth, I don't know. Emi o mo yen o, emi o da si o. In this area now, look at what he postponed election to Lekki area of VGC. Níbi tí àwọn Kate Enshaw thought he complained. Look at it. They have postponed their own election. Emi Olabosi. Alage Abika. Olabosi. Abosiani. Masha Abosi. Kí sọ̀rọ̀ straight. Kí la fẹ́ ṣe? Èkó wéǹgèlè. Wọ́n ní bọ́mọdé bá pa mí láyò, irọ́ ò lè pa mí láyò. The election in VGC has been postponed.
And your men will be prepared to stay, sir. Sir, and your men will be prepared to vote, stay. Sir,
they are suspended
sir,
until
and
tomorrow.
INEC officials will be prepared to stay even if the last person votes at 3 a.m. like we saw with the presidential election.
We have seen the register, we have seen everything. We cannot get to that level. We say we are starting very early by 8:30, and we think by the 2003 we should do.
Thank you.
Oluwatobiloba, yes, money talks everywhere. You know, we know, ma. We saw it. We saw it now. But it is Lagos State.
So
are you giving the assurances that your main will be here tomorrow at 8:30?
We are going to be having the forest because the commission's position and idea is that everybody should be allowed to pass through some things. So we do not want to discuss anybody. So everybody will be allowed to vote here. We start early by 8:30. I'm sure we also will.
So this is the VGC one. The VGC election has been postponed till tomorrow. We saw Chioma, if we can recap that. We saw Chioma complained about harassment in that unit, the polling unit in Lekki, and people said they've been there since morning and they were not allowed to vote, and you know there was so much going on in that Lekki one. Do you understand? So they have called INEC to look into that, and I think they have done the right thing by postponing it till tomorrow. And I hope by tomorrow they'll be able to let people perform it the way it should be. This was Chioma this morning. This was Chioma this morning when she cried out for help. You understand?
Let's not go to the
This was, look at Chioma this morning. This was Chioma this morning. We saw Chioma. She was so scared because she said, you know. Oreolu Babashonu said, Lagosians are tired of slave masters. Let me pin you.
So, guys, today is just the worst. I came out to vote. I couldn't even bring out my phone to record or to say I'm at my polling unit and all of that. As soon as I brought my phone out, these guys came to attack me. As in with knives, with bottles, everything. I'm driving when I had to run out. They destroyed my.
Yeah, this was, they said she was actually attacked. People said, and what people were saying was,
I don't even know the extent of the damage to the car, but I just ran out.
They damaged her car.
Because they were bringing out knives, they wanted to stab me and all of that. Thank God I came with some people to help me. So I'm driving.
thank you all of you sending love and likes. God bless you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Yes, he was trying to bring out something. So it was the knife that was the distraction.
So I'm going to call. I'm going over to where the
Victor Naji said, welcome to the new Nigeria under APC. Nigeria is a laughing stock and a big, for nothing, Nigeria is a big joke. Nigeria is a big joke. Victor Naji.
I'm tired of these things. I don't even know what to say.
It is well.
I'm tired. I'm tired. What happened to the free and fair election that
They promised us.
they promised us? Nothing is free and fair. You want? Why?
Adeogun Ayobami said today's election was just a show of shame, taking power by force. Nigeria is gone. I give up. I'm tired, sick, and weak, says Adeogun Ayobami.
I made a call and tried to
tell people that so Adeogun Ayobami, are you saying the election was not free and fair?
The guy wearing white skin.
Were you in Lagos or you're watching like me too from here?
Let's scatter this. They were directly
It is sad.
attacking me like it was just me. So I'm here. Let me meet the army. Around VGC, we saw them when we were turning. We saw them.
Yeah.
I need your help. I need your help. No, they attacked me. They attacked me at my polling unit with knives. Did they get the call? I did my accreditation. I could not even vote. I know. I'm so
They almost,
I thought they even smashed my screen. This not for them because you know what happened the last time. I had to.
Adeogun Ayobami said nothing close to fair, ma.
I'm not.
Let's hear that. Nothing close to fair, ma. It's really sad. Anyone can win, but beating people up, chasing them is a no.
But I can't go there to vote anymore. I can't go.
A lot of people couldn't even vote because
they were withdrawn.
of the threats to life by Oluomo's
But they were withdrawn.
threats.
You have children. Your children should be your priority. Your children are your priority.
Give Kissy Jibuluko. What is this? What is
She has
this?
her children in the cat.
Your children are your priority. Please, let's go, please. Your children.
Why not off to
For anything.
Ayo Johnson said, Chioma, I guess it's time for you to return back to Umofia. Okay, is she from Umofia?
I was polling unit is very porous. They should go there.
What thing are they telling Kundayo? Are you in Nigeria? All of you from Nigeria, how is it like in your area? Do you think this election is really, really fair? With all the things we've heard so far? Or do you think, really, Lagos shouldn't joke with all these people? You know?
Nigeria to Shelley.
Nigeria to Shelley. Kilo Shelley, Nigeria. Kilo Shelley.
Nigeria to Shelley.
Nigeria to Shelley. Kilo Shelley.
We're going to pass there again because as soon as we came, they said they have deployed some guys to go to the polling units. Can flip your camera? Hey!
Adio Bayobami said, yes, I'm not in Nigeria, but today, all my dreams, oh, let me read that. I need to, let me pin out, please. That makes sense. Yes, I'm not in Nigeria, but today, all my dreams and hope for my country was shattered away. Seriously, I finally give up. It's just that it took my over 3 decades to come to this conclusion. It's sad, but Nigeria is dead. Wow. Wow.
They will see that.
What in me I did told Kundayo said, is it MC Oluomo that was threatening them at the polling booth? No, ma. It was the threat yesterday that most of them said they didn't come out for.
Look at it. Look at them.
That because Oluomo said, hey, Mama, Chioma bought out.
See the polling unit. Nobody, absolutely no one came out to vote because they're intimidating. They will know because our vehicle is back. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Don't Naga. I should go inside. Lie.
Don't go. Naga, no go. Naga, they go kill you.
Look at them.
Naga, no go.
Army vehicle.
Naga, no go.
They came. Look at
Hey,
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
There are people outside waiting to vote, but they cannot go in because look at just look at that. See. You guys see. Just look at that. They've gone there.
Got to me, yeah, he said he wasn't referring to anybody, but you know, of course, a Rama Bawin, you know.
This one 101, I will break your leg finish.
Zoom in.
Zoom 9.
Look at them, they're having confrontation now with the army.
That guy Yamless.
Yes, Sekundayo shouldn't have said that at all, you know.
Go meet for streets.
Because Mudani thing, or where OMC the Mudani, but threatening now, do you understand?
Such a shame.
Chioma, come and teach me Igbo.
That something this polling unit that 500,000 people voted and something. You people should see, nobody is here. Nobody is here. They're not letting people vote.
Kinda. Kuku so English or Yoruba make we hear. Anyways, Chioma's own we saw Chioma complained, you know, about that, and that's the polling station, polling unit that they've said it's been postponed to tomorrow. So INEC is still being fair on this. People were not allowed to vote because they said they chased them out and all that. But INEC has said, okay, we have heard your complaints. Any complaint that you people have, just give it to us and we shall, you know, go in there and do the right thing. So they have said, okay, we understand your pain now. We'll work with your evidence that there was no voting. Hello. This is our voting. This is how it went. Look at it. Let's watch again. This is one of the polling units. Violence, intimidation, fighting. Joy Ayo Jones said, teach you Igbo Bawu. So this is it. This is the kind of election we had today, you know, and that is why people are saying that, you know, it wasn't a good.
From all over Lagos,
and then
reports of voter intimidation, voter suppression. You know, really
Labour Party candidate has called on government that is worried.
And the worrying thing about this is that INEC and the police have shown to be complicit in this. Now, the reason why we're doing this video is it's important that INEC and the police realize that they are provoking.
Not fair at all. What's in the
little right now? And if tomorrow, if tonight, Lagos catches fire,
don't let it catch fire.
Because it's our fault.
Might go catch fire.
My
copy alone mo Gbadebo Vivor. Torí Ọlọ́run kò catch fire ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ wa ni ẹ. My catch fire.
With the help of
It won't catch fire.
Calm down a lot of areas, but a lot of areas are still under intense attacks by thugs and hooligans of the APC. I call on INEC, most especially, and the police, not to set Lagos on fire. This is a state that houses 22 million people. Having that many people angry because of their disenfranchised is not something that Nigeria needs right now.
Not at all.
So I call on the INEC rec and everybody involved in this election to make sure they do the right thing and create at least the perception.
Abiodun said he should go to court.
Of a free and fair election.
So that is our own LP. This is another place. Where is this one? Resident chasing after a man that came to disrupt election. So people are taking, powers into their hands by dealing with.
LA Primary School,
Ojo.
LA Primary School,
they burnt the voters' cards.
All these Agbo, they shoot gun everywhere.
All this Agbo.
They are not army, they are not police, just shooting gun for people everywhere.
All this Agbo.
They scatter everything. This is LA Primary School, Ojo, Lagos. Teddy. So we are not voting anymore, we are just walking around.
You know, this is another place.
One of them. I say police shot one of them. Look at people in the estate. They're coming out to fight their dog. Oh yeah, pursue them, pursue them. Pursue them, pursue them, pursue them. Oh yeah.
You know, so the election to us, to everyone, we must vote. This is another place. Okota, look at Okota. People are coming out to shout that they want to vote. We must 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 vote. We must. Any vote, ni luwa. So, and this is election.
There are not many. Prostate and protect the they will go back. We have women here. I'm disappointed in every voice that they hear. Every guy don't support them. They want to see us on TV. Now look at your vote. Look at your vote.
So, my dear, the election, Lagos State election as it's going. We are still waiting for results, but I can see some APC are still there, already jubilating. So I guess APC is leading. I'm not sure. Please don't let me give you so that legal Yabo Ojo ma ṣẹ̀wọ̀n INEC. Yabo Ojo ma ṣẹ̀wọ̀n INEC. Yabo Ojo ti ṣẹ̀wọ̀n INEC this time around. Yabo Ojo ọmọlọmọ ya dákẹ́. Mi ò ní ṣẹ̀wọ̀n INEC o. Kò yá bá yín dá sí. Yabo Ojo dá sí o. Ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ó yá ń wò pé mi fẹ́ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n INEC o. Ẹ̀wọ̀n INEC. Ẹ̀wọ̀n INEC máa ń gùn o. Yabo Ojo fẹ́ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n INEC. Kò yá dá sí. Ó yá ń wò. See somebody shot dead. shot dead. A miscreant was shot dead, you know, and we saw a lot of Ajegomi Feludu area of Lagos State retrieved ballot paper from drainage system at sun-dried. And sun-dried, Sherry, one lo ko gbogbo ballot paper, one lo dà sínú kíní. So it's sad, you know, the election, people, to some people, fine, to some, it's, and the fenyeku anyways. So Iyabo Ojo bá yín dá sí o, ọmọ ọlọ́mọ, ó yá dá dúró, Iyabo, like that, why share my neck? Oh my share my neck in Iyabo, you will share my neck. Come on, look at her, she captioned it. Look at what she did. This is Iyabo Ojo, and let me read the caption for you. She said, INEC Nigeria, you people are such a shame and a disappointment to our dear country, Nigeria. See bad reports here and there. If I start to repost now, some more, also, okay, the Buruku will start to scream, it's fake, it's fake. I won't weary. Yabo ni I won't weary. First, the bad guy said, please make sure you get a photo of your result sheet. We will collect the results ourselves. So these are the youths that I said, the youths that are angry, the youths that do not believe in the system, that are really fighting the ruling party. And so part of them, Noni, Iyabo Ojo and others. And like people like Faz and all that, you know. So hopefully they'll be able to resolve this. And by the end of the day, we hope we'll get the results, you know. But whatever the result is, I wish Lagosians all the best. I'm a Lagosian. I want a working Lagos. Whoever wins that state should please, when I go to Lagos, I'm always, it's so shameful to show where I was born and bred, you know, in Lagos, where I was born. Lagos Island, Isaleko, tí wọ́n bí mi sí, tí mo ti mu ọyàn, tí mo ti dàgbà. Ojú máa ń tì mí láti sọ pé this is where I came from, because of the fact that they have neglected that place. And not only Lagos Island, everywhere in Lagos, except Lekki side, where they are making the money, and the government is really concentrating on that side. So for any one of you that wins, please, me, I'm using my own platform to beg you, to lobby that please, Lagos Island, Isaleko, ẹ bá wa tún ṣe. Ó máa ń tì wá lójú kó sọ pé ọmọ Isaleko ni mí. Nítorí pé ẹ bá wa tún ìlú yẹn ṣe. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ tí ń wà ńbẹ̀ tipẹ́. You start wondering if you have a local government chairman at all in that area. If you have councillors that are from Isaleko Gongon, to yẹ pé àwọn Gongon ló yẹ kó ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn, you start wondering if they are really from that side. So whoever wins, if it is Labour Party, if it is PDP, if it is APC, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, you are not there to sit down and cross your legs. You are coming to work and be accountable to people that voted you in. That is why you are there. You are not there to cross your legs and be governor for mouth. Missed call. Oh. Sorry. Sorry. So you're not there to cross your legs. You are there to work. Hey, Joe, we just want you to do it right. Oh, 3 minutes ago. I can't call. I want it in flag. Okay, I'm calling you back. This person had called us. We pray that she understand. Hello, caller. We missed your call, ma. Yes, ma. Hello, ma. Go ahead, ma.
Hello.
Yes, ma. Go ahead, ma. Go ahead. We can hear you now. You know? So, It's so unfortunate. Do you understand that? But now I can see that Nigerians, we are awake. Lagosians are awake now. Tony Akindele George said, watching live from Manchester, you're welcome, sir. So what I'm saying is that we can now see that people are asking questions now. Unlike before, that we just keep quiet and let them do what they like. But this time around, we are taking it upon ourselves to say, no, enough is enough. We want a working government. That is what we want. We'll ask them questions. And the youths are out now to say, this is what we want. We don't want Baba Sokwe again. So if you are going to be doing Baba Sokwe again, be ready to be answerable to people at the end of the day. Because one ma tesi eloju, and one more soke generation ma tesi eloju. Or what? Because they don't care. They are not like us. Awala man beru lati soro, but àwọn eléyìí ò wọ́n yín. Wọ́n ti ready lati tesi yín lójú. So as the election thing is going on, let's talk about Yomi Fabiyi. Yomi Fabiyi. Yomi Fabiyi, yẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, on a serious note. Is Yomi Fabiyi okay? Afis Bashua. Ọmọ Bashua, welcome, sir. Yes, so. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́, kó ṣàbá wa tún sàlẹ̀ kò ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ìsàlẹ̀ kò ti wá. Ojú máa ń tì mí láti sọ pé ọmọ ìsàlẹ̀ kò ní mi. Orí yá dán orí játijàti. Ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ sọ pé wá láti Èkó. Ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ̀ mú Èkó níyín. Tẹ́ bá jọ mú Èkó, tẹ́ kìí ṣọmọ àlè Èkó. Ẹ bá wa tèkó ṣe. Tèmi nìyẹn. Anybody tó bá mú, ẹ bá wa tèkó ṣe. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, is Yomi Fabiyi okay? If you are watching me, tell me the truth. Is Yomi Fabiyi okay? Yomi Fabiyi, the actor, is he okay? Now, I just saw today that me, I was still thinking of our Lagos State election. Me, I was just doing like this, thinking, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ pé kó dá, ṣá jẹ́ kán mú ìtọ́ dá, ẹni tó dá ni kó ṣá wọlé, kí ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run kó ṣẹ. That was my own prayer this morning, because I don't know any of them. Me, may told that you down me, there is a politician. I mean, I was just praying. I just saw your missed news everywhere on Facebook that Yomi was attacking this young girl, Mobimpe. Mobimpe happens to be an actress too. We know Mobimpe that's married to Adedimeji. You understand? Abiola Dimeji ni bobo yenje, fine boy yenje. We know that. Please, the music you are playing will be baby. Your music is loud, do. Mbulawa Jasiba. Whose music is that? Tita into Kenya, so, Yomi Fabiyi, we know that during Baba Ijesha's saga, he stood up for Baba Ijesha for justice. You understand? He stood up for Baba Ijesha, and we felt, yes, kole puru koma kwenyo ko komoni. So, enyo kontolo ngon si Baba Ijesha was Yomi Fabiyi. And then, that was when he was talking about sexual abuse, and people now accused him of the same thing. Look, you are talking, you are saying, because you are the same thing like Baba Ijesha. Wọ́n ní ìkànnà ní ẹ máa ń fi àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ lánàá ní industry. And he was accused as at that time, I think maybe Bimpe made a statement, Latif's wife. Yes, Latif's Adedimeji's wife. Abiola Dimeji ni bobo yenje. Now, maybe mi ò mọ̀ bóyá Bimpe sọ̀rọ̀ nípa kíni. But remember, he did a video sometimes that he talked about him being the one that brought Mobimpe to the industry. Like, you know, I've always said it. In that industry, is domi mudue. You understand? So, like Baba Olofano said, it is no big deal. And I do say it's no big deal. So, for somebody upcoming, most of them will allow anybody to sleep with them. The upcoming, gets me right, not the self-made, not the made ones. The upcomings will sacrifice something sometimes to get up there. And that includes sleeping with directors, sleeping with marketers, sleeping with anybody that will bring them to limelight. So, bóyá ẹ̀gbọ́n tí mò ń sọ, tó bá kọ́kọ́ wọ ní industry yẹn, you understand? Wàá fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo agbára ẹ láti dókè. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin, ọ̀nà tó lò fi dókè pọ̀, wàá bá even cameraman wàá bá sùn just to get a role. If they promise you a big role, you know, they promise you lead role. So most of the time, so it's not impossible. So of course, he brought it. He was the producer of that film. So he was the one that brought Mobimpe into that movie industry, and he started her immediately without auditioning or anything. Mobimpe said, according to what he claimed, that Mobimpe was telling everybody that he was making advances to her, that he gave her a role and was asking that he stopped giving her roles because of she's not giving him pussy. Anyway, let's listen to their wahala. Gbasgbos. So. Mi wá mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe Yomi Fabiyi o. Èmi ò rò pé Yomi Fabiyi gbádùn.
Torí lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn tí mo lọ ṣọ̀kọ́ mo pa.
Ó yá.
Project mi. Mo mú yà nígbà tí mo ṣe mo mú yẹn kọ́ tí mo ṣe pé kọ́mọ ilé ìdìtẹ́wọ́ bà wọ́n ara yìí. Nígbà tí mo wá ṣe ogbó ẹ̀tọ́, tóyì tí ó jẹ́ pé orí ọ̀rẹ́ la fi ní pàtà, òun ló sọ di mentor. Ẹni tó yẹ pé ní gbígbà tó rí ẹ location yẹn, ó kí gan kò lè dẹ́ lóhùn. Ó pé mo lè lè ti wá. But people don't know what's going on in the industry. And when you decide to talk, I'm sorry that put that.
He talks too much.
I always want to speak the truth. I don't like to be diplomatic. Although I never sentence in colloquial, short. Call it celebrity. There's a level to it. Ní tàgbà lẹ́yìn offline kò sí nǹkan tẹ̀sẹ̀ lẹ́bùdó àmì torí iṣẹ́ fíìmù gan tó mọ̀ tó lè fọ́n kò tó mọ̀. So ó lè ṣe ní ẹ̀wọ̀n take stand me. Why are you now accusing me of what I didn't do? You know pé you were as vulnerable as anything if I want to do it and do it. But I didn't do it. For me to have even over ní pé nítorí pé o gbà kí n bẹ́ẹ̀ sùn ní mi ìṣèlú ẹ̀ sí fíìmù mọ́. That means pé o ti gbà kí n bẹ́ẹ̀ sùn ní mo ṣe lù ẹ́ lára ọ̀kan nìyẹn. And the another thing tí mo sọ pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà ní industry pé kí wọ́n ní àbòsí orí burúkú. Ẹ mọ àwọn tí kẹ́ẹ̀tì pásù dáadáa. Ó sọ ẹni tó bọ́ sí. Àwọn yẹn kò pé àwọn yẹn jáde. Ebi tí mi ìwà bá sùn, ó ń pariwo ẹ̀. Tó dẹ̀ sí ẹ̀kọ́ tó bí yóò bá sùn, ebi yẹn ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ sexual assault. Tẹ́bi kápúrò dé sùn ni. Tí bá rí ẹbí ṣùgbọ́n ayé. Ìwádìí ní òun ni. Ìyẹn ó ní problem yẹn náà. Bọ́bí ló fún ọ̀sẹ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ ìdẹ sọ pé no. If sexual assault is to be gba script yìí ọmọ yìí o. Ìwọ ni audition fún o. Oh, audition. I have the video. Akọ̀ dá sórí YouTube ń sìn láìpẹ́. Ó yẹ ìwọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní tó jọ mẹ́. So bí audition sọ fún mi fọ́ọ̀mù tó fi. Oh, audition. Àwọn òṣèré tó kọ̀ wọ́ ẹ ṣe lóore nífẹ̀ẹ́. Mo dẹ̀ plan bó ṣe máa rìnrìn àgbẹ̀ bó ṣe máa ṣe. Èmi ẹnu wa ń dún wọn pé mo fẹ́ gba pátá mi gba pátá. Àwọn tó wá gba pátá díẹ̀ dáadáa lóríṣiríṣi ká lè ka mẹ́ta mẹ́rin márùn kó tó ní kó bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àpá àti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ ẹnu. Ó kọ́kọ́ kàwé ẹ̀ síta. If you are truly honest that you don't like sexual assault, why are you not mentioning those that you gave your body to? Èmi ìwà ẹgbẹ́ nìkan kan bí yóò bá lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ó ní ọjọ́ àfún mi ò pọ̀ sí ẹ, mo wà lórí ọwọ́ mi. Àdúrà àwọn aláfi bẹ̀rẹ̀, àwọn aláfi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé, ebi ní wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí promote yẹ. Gbogbo fọ́nà àtọ́ ní kòtó, òkò 1,000, nígbà máa mọ̀ ẹ́. Ebi mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí promote day and night.
Something is wrong with the guy.
Ọkọ̀ fìtì ẹ̀kọ́ bá àwọn ọmọkọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ kébì tó tẹ̀ sọ fún ìfẹ́ tẹ̀lé gbé anybody ọlọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ka iná fún ìgbà. Ìlànà kàtí àwọn tó bá ń ká náà wọn yẹn, wọ́n mọ̀ ọ̀kan tó ń ṣe. Tó bá ti fún ọ ní chance báyìí, wọ́n fẹ́ sọ ẹ́ di contemporaries wọn. Ìmọ̀ yẹn áṣì tó áṣì, káàkiri farabalẹ̀ ó lè ó Yomi Fabiyi yẹn fíìmù ẹ̀ máa ń dùn gan, tó bá rí ọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó mọ̀ yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ ò farabalẹ̀ kó dúró kókó rí lẹ́kọ́. Ó ti rò pé bí ó rò bí gbogbo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí ìta nìyẹn pé ọwọ́ ẹgbẹ́ oníṣẹ́ rọ̀. Oh, maybe share. Me, everybody must share. I have the message. Tony, me be share theater.
Buhari, yeah, me see, that is the question.
Different from every other person.
That is the question.
You are in share.
Honestly, when you look at the, let's start the analysis on this man, on this rubbish you did. Do you understand? Yomi Fabi, my people, on Yomi Fabi's case and this lady, number one, Mobimpe is married to an actor like yourself. Yomi Fabi, come on, let's speak in a civil way. Let's talk one-on-one as a brother and sister. Yomi Fabi, you talked about this particular thing. You said it about 2 years ago. You were in London here. I can remember you sat in a garden or in Bulakila, you know, and you were doing a video. That was when we knew that you were the one that brought Mobimpe to the industry. You talked about how you helped her and how many affairs she's had in that industry before she ended dating, as at that time, dating Lateef. As at that time, Mobimpe was not married to Lateef. When you first talked about this particular case, when you said Mobimpe is spreading rumor around that you were sexually assaulting her or assaulting others, that you were asking for sex for role. You said, as at that time, that she was talking about you and destroying your name. And that was why you had to come out to clear your name for everyone to know that because you're fighting against injustice of Baba Ijesha, they are now saying that you are part of it. And Mobimpe was part of the people. And Mobimpe is this person that you helped into the industry. As at that time, Mobimpe was not married, like I said. But she was in a serious relationship with Lateef. When you came out to say all these things, peradventure, you felt by you talking down on Mobimpe, maybe it will destroy our relationship with our then fiancé, who was Lateef as at that time. Now, that day, you made mention of how many they are. You said you can't even count how many that had slept with Mobimpe in the industry. First and foremost, Mr. Yomi Fabi, if you don't know, 1001 ni ọkọ obìnrin. 1001 mi mo bá ṣe ń pè ní Yorùbá ni ọkọ obìnrin. Ẹgbẹ̀rún kan lọkọ obìnrin. Ẹyọ kan orí ẹ̀ òun ló máa fẹ́ sílé. Your wife, anyway, you are not married, sir. You are not married. You have 2 children from 2 different women now. And we saw your last relationship, that it was so bad that even that girl came out to tell a lot about you. We saw domestic violence. Within a very short period, you had a relationship with this young girl. We saw her locking you out or you locking her out or all this. But thank God you have a beautiful child from this relationship. Just like you had Metomi from Omo Auntie Yinka. Like I said, I know Mama and Tobi Omo Fumi, first child. Now, the two, Boya Omo Auntie Yinka Loma Bani virgin, because Omo was a very young girl when you had it with her. I'm sure she must have been a virgin when you met her. Now, the second one, to follow you to be more fun. Me o virgin lo ba Yomi Fabi. No, I don't think you met her a virgin. Just like most of us, tawanili oko. Most ọkùnrin will not say pe virgin ni mo ba yawo. So saying a woman is A woman telling us about Mobimpe's past relationship shows that you are pained. Even with this, your recent video, forget about, let's even forget about the one you did before her marriage. That you thought the marriage will not take place. You told us that, melo no one lo ti ba mu.